Hi, my name is Trisha and I live in Massachusetts.
Hi, I'm Inabi.
Hallo, mein Name ist Andrea und ich komme aus Österreich.
Emily Rose from San Antonio, Texas.
Всем привет, меня зовут Рин.
Cześć, mam na imię Kasia i jestem z Polski.
My name is Megan and I am from Southern California. I love Gishwhes and I'm on Team Subtext.
I'm Stephanie, also known as Angel. I live in Honolulu, Hawaii, and I am the captain of Team Subtext.
I'm on Team Subtext.
А также я член команды Subtext.
Soy Melanie, soy de Perú y estoy en Team Subtext.
And I'm Elena, I'm from Washington State, and we are Team Subtext. Okay, can anyone see me?
Hi guys!
Hi!
Hi!
Can you see me?
I can see you! Yay! So I guess the best place to start with this is just an overview of everything that we've done. And it occurs to me that this will be a good place in the documentary to smash cut to explaining what Gishwhes is that got us in this crazy mess in the first place.
It's called Gishwhes.
What is this?
The greatest international scavenger hunt the world has ever seen.
People from all over the world signed up to participate in Gishwhes.
Gishwhes.
If you want to participate in a really fun week-long scavenger hunt, go to gishwhes.com.
I think that just explaining the name isn't enough to express what this week is truly about.
If you sign up to participate in Gishwhes, you're put on a team with 15 other people from around the world, and then at the beginning of August, you're sent this list of like 200 crazy challenges that you have only 8 days to complete.
Items include art, from performance art to traditional art to building things out of unusual materials to stunts, jumping out of planes, zip lining.
I'm the only person on my team here, like the country, the continent. So I have to take hostage all my friends and tell them, hey, it's Gishwhes week, you're going to help me do some weird stuff.
You always feel ridiculous asking your friends and family to help you with these items.
I talk to more people in Gishwhes week than I do in all the other weeks of the year. And a lot of that is just asking weird favors.
You know, you're emailing cousins that you haven't talked to in ages saying, hey, isn't your husband in the Navy? Would he be willing to hula hoop on the deck of a warship for me? But it's so much fun because sometimes they are.
Yeah.
It's also a week during which you don't really get enough to eat or sleep, and a week where you wreak havoc in your own home. But it's all truly worth it in the end.
Getting eggs in your mouth, raw eggs, is pretty disgusting. And we had to do that item 3 times, which was really annoying because I always had part of the egg in my mouth, but the other half was just going down here, my chin, and that was fun.
I don't know what else to say. It's cool, okay?
I think my favorite item this year was the 30-legged race. We literally just went to the park and we started tying people together and people started coming over and we were literally roping them in, tying them into the line. It was just total strangers doing this thing. We had this like big biker guy and he was tied up next to this little girl who was there with her mom. It was just such a random thing, but it was so much fun. I loved that item.
I was trying to build a sand castle trailer park. It rained 4 times while I was building it, and I kept having to like restructure things, build, rebuild, and then downpour. Oh, and then like rebuild, like rebuild.
One of my favorite things about Gishwhes is how much it celebrates space exploration. And what's been really cool is seeing how people involved in space exploration, whether it's in fiction and things like Star Trek, or in real life and things like NASA, have started to embrace Gishwhes back. People who work at NASA have started to contribute to Gishwhes with items. Some of them even participate in the hunt themselves. And NASA even named a mountain on Mars Gishwhes.
We have sort of latched on as a team to these space items. Last year we had your music video, and like it was so like hopeful and celebratory of air travel in space and adventure.
Is our destiny. She said, ooh, ooh, come on, explore. We keep moving on with new discoveries. Now it's a brand new dawn. We say, come on, explore with me. Adventure is our destiny. We say, ooh, ooh, come on, explore with me. Ooh, ooh, come on, explore with me. Ooh, come on, explore with me.
I love that I get to geek out about space during Gishwhes, and I just think it's so cool how well they work together. And I think it's because they seem to share a similar spirit.
You know, I think in general there's a theme of pushing beyond your boundaries, and what's further beyond our boundaries than like our atmosphere. Like,
Yeah.
You really gotta push beyond that and launch beyond it.
This year we were challenged to get a message from a child into space, and it was as close to impossible as I've ever seen an item.
This one was the most challenging, like strategically, but we had to do it because this sort of adventure, this sort of exploration and tying in the feelings of Gishwhes is kind of it's become kind of a theme of our team. So we got to do it. We could never let a space item goodbye.
We spent a really long time figuring out how we wanted to do this, and finally realized a way that we could do it that we were really excited about. We used a computer program to convert the text file of the video, which contained a child's message, into a different text language, which could then be translated using the ASCII table into numbers. Then we put those numbers through a different program which graphed the sequence. We then ran the graph through an open source computer which was connected to a powerful LED which radiated at different emission levels in sync with the graph. We attached the LED to our telescope for transmission. Instead of light coming in the top, bouncing off the plate mirror at the bottom, into the angled mirror, and then into the eyepiece, the LED sent the light into the angled mirror, down to the plate mirror, and up into space. Okay, I'm pretty sure that this is streaming now, so hopefully everyone can hear me and see me. Hi guys! Wow, okay, so we're going to launch the LED tonight.
We're not doing it probably the way it's expected to go. We're doing it in a very different, creative way. This is what Gishwhes is about, right? And we're doing it the way I feel it's supposed to be done.
If you look back, Carl Sagan was reading Robert Heinlein. Edwin Hubble was reading Jules Verne. How many modern scientists owe their love of science to Star Trek or to Star Wars? I think that these stories really challenge us to imagine how the world could be different, and that inspires innovators and inventors and creators.
I know how amazing Gishwhes is. And I know it sounds weird to other people, but once you get down to it, once you're out there doing this silly, amazing stuff, you get to understand just what an amazing thing Gishwhes is. And I love that I can bring just a little bit of the experience to these people in my life.
I think that Gishwhes and space exploration are full of optimism and joy. And I think that that is one of the most important things about both of them.
Like, none of us are astronauts. None of us thought that we would, like, get out there, but here we are sending messages for kids out into space. That's kind of what it's all about, is making things you don't think possible.
For NASA and the Beatles anniversary, they beamed the song across the universe. They sent it to the star Polaris, which is like 430 light years away. And that song is playing in space right now. And it will be playing in space for a very, very long time until it reaches that. That message, that wonderful message, is all across space right now and going to its destination. And I love the idea that we could take this positive message and we could send it into space and across the universe in a way that will outlast all of us.
Do you like space? You're the third rock from the sun.
Wait, we're a rock?
We're a big floating rock in space.
How come everything in space is a rock? Nicer. Pluto.
Are you excited about that being sent into space?
Yes.